Hello, I'm Judi, the organizer and creator at Rescue My Space. Welcome to my channel, and today I have a great video for you. Today we'll be talking about labels. I love labels. I can talk about labels forever and a day. And in today's video, I'll be showing you 4 of my favorite labels. These labels come in different shapes and sizes, and these are the labels that I typically either use in my own space or in my client's space. Having an organized space doesn't necessarily require having labels, but labels is kind of like the icing on the cake. Other than it creating more function in your space and making it easier for you to find things, it gives your space an It's like the red lip to a full face. Better yet, the cherry on a delicious ice cream sundae. So, as you can see, I love labels, and I'll just show you why I love them so much and how you can potentially use them in your space. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So the first label I'll be mentioning today is the chalkboard label. I'm sure you've probably seen these everywhere, and the reason why you do is because they're that great. Chalkboard labels, other than it being beautiful to look at, they are reusable. So whenever you decide to change the components in your bin, all you really have to do is just create a new label. It's that simple. And most of them, if not all of them, require that you use a chalk marker with them. They come in different shapes and sizes. You can get them in a sticker form. You can get them in a plated form where they are attached to maybe like a wooden plate. You can get them in tape form. You can also get them in a gift tag form. If you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen me use chalkboard labels in different forms, and they are just awesome labels to use. If you're someone who's new to the organizing world and you're looking for labels to incorporate into your space, I would suggest that you use chalkboard labels as the first type of labels you incorporate into your space. And then from there, you can always look at different kind of labels that will fit your aesthetics. So the next label I'll be mentioning are clip-on labels. These are another favorite of mine because they kind of give your look a more professional, put together look. They do come with a card, so you can either write on the card using a marker, you can use a pen. You can also use your label maker to create labels for this clip-on label. It's just a pretty fantastic label that I typically tend to suggest to others. Because it is a clip-on, you can clip it really to any kind of container that you have. I would suggest that you use these type of labels or label holders on a more sturdier type of container, like a wicker basket or maybe like a plastic or a more sturdier or structured type of container. Because if you do add these to the more slouchier labels, they will weigh them down. And that's not what we want. We want them to look nice, to look put together, and we want them to function properly. At the Container Store, they do come in different colors. They have a black one, they have white, and they also do have this metal or silver look. So it just depends on your own personal aesthetic, but I believe that these are amazing. So the third label or label holder that I'll be mentioning are these adhesive kind of labels or label holders. They are amazing. These are actually new to my collection, so I've been loving using them around my space and around my client's space. They do adhere to most surfaces, mostly those surfaces that are more smooth, and they do come with a card. With this card, you can either use a marker or a pen, pencil to write on it, or you can also use a label maker to create a label to put on it. It's multifunctional, and this particular adhesive label does come with cards, but I have come across some that don't. But it's really easy to make them. All you really need is cardstock paper and just the dimensions of the actual label holder. So it's really easy to make, it's no fuss, and once you create your label, it will last you for a long time. So the last but not least type of label are, as I mentioned before, gift tag labels. As I mentioned before, they do come in a chalkboard type of style, but they also come in just a basic clean white or even a craft or cardboard type style, and these are just awesome and extremely multifunctional. Other than using them on containers, you can use them on gifts. I've seen them used in weddings. I've seen them used at bridal showers. So they're very multifunctional, and they just turn your space into like a professional type of look. Whether your home is more farmhouse or even more modern, they just work perfectly in different type of styles of decor. I like to use these on containers that have an opening on them because, of course, you need to tie them to something. So these are just perfect on those type of containers, and they just give your space an overall great and organized look and feel. So as I mentioned, labels are great because they do make it easier for you to find the items in your space. But of course, if you're someone who has an organized space and doesn't think that labels will make a difference, then don't add labels to your space. Labels are just that added plus, that added bonus to your space, but are not really necessary. It just depends on what you want or how you want your space to function. So let me ask you a question. What type of label do you use in your space? Let me know in the comments section below. So you already know what time it is. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And thank you so very much for watching this video. And as always, I'll see you soon. Bye.